hello there, this is John. I hope you all had a good Christmas. This is the day before New Year and the mailman came. So, what did he bring? Brought us this package. So, I'm going to check and see what it is. According to the information here, it has 3D virtual reality. Are you kidding? What does that mean? 6-axis gyroscope. It has 3D flip rolls. A CF mode, I don't know what that means. Maybe compass something. Auto hover, better than, I wish it was auto hoover, then it could clean the floor. Wi-Fi transmission, HD camera with a camera too, and 2.4 RC and 5.8 gigahertz video transmission, and 1 press automatic return. It came with a lot of great features, and it was like $53, I think. It was dead cheap. I mean, this is pre-Christmas when everything's gone nutty. Here it tells you all the different models. That one. There we go. You get your Sky Warrior manual. Yes, a well-written manual too, I can see that. That's great. You got all your propellers here. These are the legs here. We'll take the propellers out too. In here comes with the all-purpose controller. Yep, nice one. It's got altitude hold because that is sprung to the center. That's exactly what you need. A battery, a hefty battery by the looks of it. The charging, yep, we've got the charger, the balance charger. Is it a balance charger or not? I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, it is a balance charger. European plug, that's not going to work, which is fine because I've got adapters that will work on this, I think. You got your little camera holder, you know, and don't know what's going on here. It's very lightweight, my goodness. Oh, and that's got the little motor in it so it adjusts. One screwdriver with plenty of screws for assembly. These are the tops for the propellers, and they come with like a little, probably a little grommet or something, and pins. Excellent. And look at that. And another set of propellers. Is that great or what? And that's unbelievable. I mean, when you consider it, right? These things here, what do they cost? There's $53 or something. Great, excellent. Very happy, very happy. Turn the whole thing upside down, and in here we've got the quad-copter itself, or drone, which is the common word for it. And there we go, Sky Warrior, with a set of guards, propeller guards. And if you know the way I fly, these are imperative to the operation. So with these legs, they make it really simple. You get the all-purpose screwdriver here, which is great. You don't have to go digging for one. I might end up using something else. And this is the leg here, very lightweight. It's great. It already they put the screw in, so you don't have to go hunting for the right screw. It's already in. Good job, Kaideng. But these guys are world-renowned toy makers. And this is not a world-renowned screwdriver, unfortunately, but I just happen to have one here, which will work because it's the same colour as the quadcopter, and that's what really matters. There are 2 sets of propellers. We've got these guys here and these guys here. These have an A marked on the bottom, just on there, to designate they'll go on opposite sides. These have a B marked on the bottom. I don't know if you can actually see that B or not. There you go. It says B. Now then, unfortunately it doesn't say A or B on any of these engine mountings, motor mountings here. Luckily it's written in the manual. I was having a tough time finding it. But you know what to say. So, so the A's go A, B, B. So on the bottom of this blade here, it's got the A, so A, B, B, up, B, and B. Now then, you put your blade on, which is B, to this particular arm, and then you take a washer, these little washers that come with it, and that slides down to the bottom. And then once that's in, then you push that in, and that'll give you a much tighter situation here. Just got to find the hole, where that hole is. There it is there, and slip in the little pin. There we go. Oh yes, much better fit. So washer, then the plastic, and then the little pin. And then once that's on, you can just put your propeller cover on to give it that classy look. And repeat to each side, making sure that you get propeller, like for example, okay, the A propeller goes on the back here, B propeller goes here, A propeller goes here, B propeller goes there. The propeller goes islands. They also give you an extra washer and an extra pin. How's that? Pretty good, eh? Next part is to open the battery compartment, which is on the underbelly here, and you just give that a turn a few times and we'll see if that comes out. Indeed. I don't even know if they have a switch. Oh, there we go. That's it right there. We've got these two. Just needs to fit on here. And this here is for your charger on the battery. You plug that into your charger when the battery goes flat. But these are the main wires for this. Question is, do they even have? Oh, there you go. Lights up very nice. Oh, look at that! Look at that. That's quite fancy. So next thing to do with this, because I'm going to be flying it, is to put these propeller guards on. You'll save yourself a lot of money and a lot of aggravation. Okay, so they've got two holes in there, and it just clicks in the bottom of the motor pod, and there'll be two screws that fit through here. You got a load of screws in a plastic packet, which is, you will cut it to open it, but there's got different size screws, but the ones you use for these particular propeller guards is this guy here, which is a long one. That's a long screw. It just fits down that hole there, and just tighten it in. Oh, the plane is taken off, leaving at runway number 53. There you go, and just screw it in until it stops, and then you're set. The next part is to put on the camera. As you can see, there's an input there and a couple of screws, and I assume that's where you're going to put the camera. The camera itself has got has got this little connector here which pushes in. Sorry, okay. And we'll turn it towards the front. And just oh yeah, okay. These two little holes here, they're guides. These are the guides these little rods there, that's a guide. So you just put the guides in the hole, press it down. Look at that, it's got a nice soft feel on that, you know, to take away the vibrations. And then we'll just put a screw there, one there, one there, one here. And the screws that we're going to use is these fellas. The same kind of small, but that's exactly what I'm using, and they're going in nice and tight. And the next thing is just to install the battery in this compartment here. We'll open up and see what we've got. Still not quite sure why it's important to have a screw on there, but the company deem it so. Look at that. Okay, so what we've got there is 4 AA batteries. So let's find some of those. This is a neat little controller, really. It's quite self-explanatory. Just to turn it on, you hit that button there, push it up, it'll turn it on. This little side switch here is for adjusting the camera on the Kaideng quad-copter. This top button here is to turn your camera to take a picture, or if you hold it for 2 beeps it will take video. This one is a return home feature. Whether it works or not, I'm not sure because I've never used it yet. This is the high, medium and low speed, and this one is takeoff and landing. You have to press this just to get the motors on the quadcopter to run. You can't do it just by lifting or pushing that down as you do on a lot of quadcopters. So the first thing is you turn it on, and then you hit that to make your motors turn on the quadcopter. This is the throttle. This is forwards and backwards, and it's typical, you know, to go up in the air, you press that, gives it more throttle to the motors. To come down, you press that. To turn on its axis that way, right on its axis, left on its axis as it turns out. This one makes it go forward, and that makes it go backwards. That'll make it go to the left, and that will make it go to the right. These are already preset at the factory to mode 2. Now then, this little fella here, these are trimmers, that one and that one. Like if it starts drifting to one side, you know, if it starts drifting to the left, well, you press that to the right and see if it does anything. It will. This button here is for the headless mode, and to go into headless mode you just press that once, and that means you're bound to the quadcopter and you're in headless mode. And to get out of headless mode you just hit it one more time. And this top button here is to turn on or off the LEDs on the quadcopter if you want to save energy. Not use that much energy, but that's what that's for. And here we even have a display which will tell you how whether your battery's good, and then of course you put this in. So these little slots and stick out pieces here. Just put them in there like that. There. Now I didn't realise, oh I did see it but I forgot, the on off button is there. So what I'm going to do now, turn that on. And what do you have? You have flashing lights there. Next thing to do is turn on this. And see if we can get it to, there you go. Blue light there. We've got solid green there, and we've got some red LEDs here. I mean, look, but this is it complete. Now the only thing that remains is to take it outside and see what flies.
I've been using that one. I'll see that one land.